Binance is releasing a proof of reserve system, but is it enough? Starting with Bitcoin, every user can verify assets they own on Binance using a Merkle tree. No, not that one. This is a Merkle tree. Pretty easy looking thing. That's what it is. Morning. Crypto market summary, where we're keeping a finger on the pulse of crypto, NFT, and shitcoin markets by looking at some news, some macro environments, a little bit of data. And today's news is going to be about Binance. It was about 1 hour ago. CZ, Binance released proof of reserve systems. So some pretty heavy hitters here on the old crypto Twitter, Fat Man. This is amazing. Hope smaller changes quickly follow suit. Thanks for leading the way. An extremely important initiative. There were some people here kind of saying, hey, like, that's nice and all, but, you know, like, it's absolutely useless without liabilities and done by an external auditor. CZ, we don't owe anyone loans. Great. Good. So what is it? Basically, you can see here, Binance releases the proof of reserve system. It's this launch of this feature will initially start with Bitcoin. Other tokens will be added to the network. So basically, you can verify that your Bitcoin assets on Binance are there and they're backed. So they've a bunch of information in here. They've also kind of see their commitment to transparency. So it lists all of their wallets right on their website here and shows what the balance is, what kind of coin it is, when the snapshot was taken. So you can kind of see everything. So I imagine there'll be some people looking at it, doing their analysis. So the proof of reserves. What is the proof of reserves? So if we look at it, when we say proof of reserves, is specifically referring to those assets that we hold in custody for users. We are showing evidence and proof that Binance has had funds to cover all of our users' assets one-to-one, as well as some reserves. And why is this important? Well, obviously, like Genesis, FTX, everybody's getting in all this trouble because they were over-leveraged. They had billions of dollars of customer users, funds, and they went out and bought a whole bunch of properties in the Bahamas, $121 million worth. Some are saying $300 million worth. And that's all customers' funds. Or even better, they'll just sit there and buy politicians. So what Binance is doing is looking to make sure that they have all of the user's assets covered one-to-one, as well as some reserves. When a user deposits 1 Bitcoin, Binance's reserves increase by at least 1 Bitcoin to ensure clients' funds are fully backed. So it's a start, this is how the entire ecosystem progresses. We see a little bit of blood in the streets, i.e. FTX, and then the follow to that, and new systems get put in place, and we're starting to see what that looks like. Even on top of that, there's some other initiatives that even Binance is just kind of announcing. Breaking, CEO of Binance launches a Web3 industry recovery initiative and invites other industry players to join. I think it was he started off with $1 billion in there, and now he's moved up to $2 billion. Yet is aiming for roughly $1 billion. This is when he started. That's not enough. We can allocate more. I think he did actually move over to $2 billion. I did see that. I'll have to check it out. Yeah, here's CZ's quote here. Yesterday, Binance allocated another $1 billion to the Industry Recovery Initiative, all in BUSD. So, yeah, it's good, right? That's where things are starting to change a little bit. We're seeing the ecosystem develop. I personally don't keep any of my funds on any centralized exchanges. I think there are possibly some reasons to keep them on there if you were looking to do some staking or if there were some other incentives. You just got to balance the risk versus reward, right? So risk, losing it all, reward, what is it? So with this proof of reserve system, looks like that we are maybe starting to bring that risk of losing it all down. Lots of good information on here. Kind of goes over through everything. You can even there's even some Python code that they you can self verify on the Merkle tree. So if you want to put that in there, lots of interesting stuff. So good on them. Good on the space. Listen, if you like the content, hit that subscribe button. Helps me out. We're gonna jump into the crypto market summary here, where we're just kind of this is our finger on the pulse of the space. So we're looking at Ethereum's kind of just everything's kind of hanging around. So we didn't move too much from yesterday's total coin market cap. You know, Ethereum's kind of bouncing around. BNB's up slight. We're up very very small amounts here. So in the overall market, kind of see that around here. Yeah, and then we're gonna get into some of the shit coins. So tracking shit coins, meme coins. Always enjoy looking to see what the latest names of these coins are. We're back finally over $1 million in new pairs on the Ethereum network. It was pretty high there for a long time. What do we got? Relief in You, Xmas Wish, Dragon Guy. Not a lot. Ren BTC. 3 dildos capital. Great. So no major memes coming out. What do we got on BNB? 3.7. So this is just paired with BNB. It's their ecosystem. Big crypto game. FIFA Dodge. Ethereum. No. That people are putting their Telegram groups in the coin name. That's great. Cool. So what are we looking at? Maybe we can get the marketplace. I wonder if the marketplaces are working today. So we always have Solana working. It was 121,000 times Sol. So we take that. Oop. And then yesterday, all of the data for the other marketplaces were incorrect, unless it was a huge coincidence that the values were exactly the same across the board. Why don't you put that in your Merkle tree? Let's see here. Looks rare. Looking like our volume is down some more. X2Y2. You guys still back under $1 million. Blur's up. Apparently, I think it's the end of not Aquarius, but the Blur. If you use Blur, spend volume on Blur, it counts towards your future Blur airdrop. So that was something. What are we looking at here? So we're seeing. I thought some bad there. $79 for WTI. So we're just kind of seeing that hover around. It's a little bit lower than normal. We're seeing gas prices come up as per usual. Bond yields, 2-year looking still looking a little greasy still. That spread, the 10 to 2 is still pretty. The 10 years coming down, came back up a little bit here. What are we looking at? Black Friday sale on the 10-year came back up here a little bit. So I wonder what that means. What do we got here? 2-year was at 4.42 and pumping back up. So went and pumped through the ENS, seeing what's going on there. Did the whole Flips Finance, did it through the Gripper and Ripper button. Pumped those in there. Bored Apes up to 65. You know, they might flip CryptoPunks again. Mutants, they're 11.9. That's coming on up. Some announcements in the Yugo system. Something about Christmas. I bet you the dogs came up. Yep. Yeah, they're up. Proof, monoliths. What's been up with those? Everything's kind of just been kind of finding their bottom. Cyberkong, Jenny's 13, Goblin Town 0.78, MFers 0.98, VX's. So Rug Radio Genesis 4.42. Anonymous pumped back up. Okay. Rec guys are up. These mid caps are coming up. ENS 1.25 found their floor. I'm surprised. I'm not surprised, but Consortium Key, man, 3.7. That thing has held its own, especially with the shitcoin volumes kind of coming down. Those guys still making money. Those tools that they're making out there are super cool. Listen, that's what we got for today. So have yourself a great day, and thanks for watching.